Yeah, I gotta remember that.
I already forget it.
I don't.
Okay.
It's stuck in my head.
Check in the mic.
Oh, yeah, we definitely gotta do that.
Check in the mic. Check in the mic. Check in the mic. I wanna sing about it and I'm more. Check in the mic. Check in the mic.
AVEM?
AVEM.
Got it right. AVEM. We are AVEM. That was the last song, right?
Motherfucking bird.
Talk to me about the whole obsession with birds and why every song is about birds and why you're very angry at Doug Ford about certain birds. What bird is on your hat?
They're
Do you
just
play
the
baseball?
shorebirds. No, I was looking for a cool hat that had this kind of color scheme.
Yeah, found it.
And yeah, I fucking found it.
Goddamn right. Where'd you discover that beautiful hat?
The Minor League Baseball Association website.
And you can just buy.
You can just buy any team's merch. Yeah, I had to have this shipped to our record label, who then repackaged it and shipped it up to me. And
Wait a
it
minute,
was-
you guys are on a label?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're on a super cool punk rock label called Mom's Basement Records. So we started it around, I think it was 2017, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. Corey and I and our first drummer, Mike, we were all buddies in high school, played in bands, and Mike was back from Alberta and wanted to fuck around and just like play some music.
Hang out.
So we were playing a couple old songs and reminiscing and, you know, getting drunk and having fun. And we decided to write a song, and we wrote a song, and we were trying to think, like, what the fuck are we going to sing about?
Did you have a previous bird obsession? Were you that kid that knew everything about birds? You had all the bird books?
No
you were
comment. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. I grew up in the country just north of Port Hope.
Okay.
And
Very country.
Yeah, very
All right.
country. Canton, Ontario.
Oh, out there by the Phantom Farm.
Canton, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a couple bird feeders, and we had some really interesting birds that would always come to the feeder. And we'd have turkey vultures on our like fence all the time. And what really got me was one year a pair of painted buntings showed up.
Which
And
are
painted buntings are these little tiny songbirds,
Uh-huh.
and they're colored like fucking Amazon parrots.
Okay.
They're red, they're blue, they're green, they're yellow, they're purple.
These exist in Southern Ontario.
Yes.
Yeah, used to. It's questionable now.
Yes, sort of.
Up for debate.
They exist in...
Bryson, did I bring up a touchy subject with the birds?
Every topic is this touchy subject when it comes to birds.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm just diving into this myself, and they're catching me getting really excited about some birds myself. So they've
okay.
sucked me in.
see, well, it's easy. Birds are really interesting and really cool. But anyway, this painted bunting pair showed up, and they hung out at my farm for 3 summers, and then they disappeared as quickly as they came. And I mean, looking in the bird book back in the day, because this was in fucking, I don't know, 94 to 97 or something.
When you
Long
didn't
ass
have,
time
you
ago.
didn't have the internet to
What-
look up all your bird facts.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So they usually are in the middle, like the central United States, and they get a little bit north. But for some reason, we had this pair. And I was actually last year speaking to a local bird photographer in Coburg, and he said that the last confirmed sighting of a painted bunting in southern Ontario in this area, Northumberland, was 1975. So if I can find a photo of this fucking bird, I'm fucking bird legend in Northumberland. Rotten Egg is a good one.
It's a very good one.
So it's the whole premise of Rotten Egg is just because you came from a rotten egg doesn't mean you have to be a shitty bird.
Good point.
And it kind of talks to like having a really rough upbringing, you know.
This is the
like,
human experience.
yeah.
talking
So
again.
like the song talks about how when you were born, when you cracked out of the egg, like your parents never paid attention to you. They paid attention to your brothers and sisters. They didn't help you learn how to fly. They didn't really feed you. They didn't give a shit about you. But like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Fabergé, Cadbury, or in decay. It doesn't matter where you came from, only who you are. And all you got to do is do your thing, and you'll rise up and you'll fucking kick ass until you have your own family and you can start it all over again. Right, this next song means just because you came from a rotten egg doesn't mean you have to be a shitty bird. Fuck you! I think it's time to break free. Break out through the membrane, but it stings. with my mommy? Why she being shitty just to me? I thought that as a child I'd lead a perfect life. You puke food in my mouth all day and every night. We'd swoop through trees, learn to sing a perfect song. I was wrong. Doesn't matter if you're Fabergé, Cadbury, or in decay. Doesn't matter what you came from, only who you are. All you've gotta do is sing, migrate and become the king of your flock so you can lead them home to start it again. What's up with these birdlings and their opportunities? Why not me? I will try the hardest. He who flies the farthest, you will see. When I was young and I was learning how to fly, my parents wouldn't help. I can't figure out why. Never give up and you will surely reach the sky, as did I. Doesn't matter if you're Fabergé, Cadbury, or in decay. Doesn't matter what you came from, only who you are. All you've gotta do is sing, migrate and become the king of your flock so you can lead them home to start it again. Doesn't matter if you're Fabergé, Cadbury, or in decay. Doesn't matter what you came from, only who you are. All you've gotta do is sing, migrate and become the king of your flock so you can lead them home to start it again.
Okay, all right. So Julian, so is this your band? Did you recruit these guys? Is this your baby? Did you and Corey sort of start it and then recruit Bryson?
Yeah, so it was Corey and I that like.
Okay, Corey, your love of birds now. Obviously, Julian's is very prevalent.
Yes.
Okay. As Steve Miller would say, he's the pompatus of bird love.
He is, yeah, absolutely. I may have stolen that title from him just recently. I also grew up in a big nerd family, though, so came by it honestly. Like my dad.
The two of you meet where? High school? And you're like,
No.
you love birds? I love...
Elementary, yeah.
Kindergarten.
All the way back.
All right.
Yeah.
Corey is actually our resident, like, all-around bird knowledge. I send him random birds. I'm like, yo, what's up with this? He's like, actually, here's a million facts about this bird.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Google's a good friend.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously.
It's pretty
You
good.
know. No,
So you're the quiet bird lover of the group.
I am.
Julian is the vocal.
Yes, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the dynamic we kind of play
Okay.
with. It's
All
pretty
right.
good.
I got it. You're the Joe Perry of the birds, and you're the Steven Tyler of the birds.
Yeah.
I like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Yeah, absolutely.
peacockish.
Yeah.
Very, I don't know,
Yeah.
old angry crow still addicted to drugs silently. I don't know.
Just don't tell the wife.
Exactly. All right, so let's get into the song listing, though. If anybody's wondering, yes, all the songs are about birds. All the songs will be about birds.
Yeah, or human life experiences as told through the perspective of birds.
Yes.
Because we get deep.
They get deep.
There's
we
some
don't
new stuff
fuck
coming
around.
out that's some pretty deep lyrics.
It's,
and
is
it's
it being
funny.
incubated in the nest right
Well,
now?
Julian and I,
not
Oh,
quite
I'm
ready
loving
yet.
this. I can pull in
Yeah.
bird puns
Oh,
all day.
Buddy,
Okay.
bring it.
Julian and I were sitting out at where Gage. It was Gage.
Yeah,
Creek,
Gage's
right?
Creek at
Yeah.
AK's Marsh in Port Hope.
So we were doing
Yeah.
some vocal training to just like lock down some harmonies and everything because we were going to the studio, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's where Red Wing Blackbird actually came to fruition because we were talking about. I was like, man, it's funny because a lot of people like think about it like bird punk, like that must be pretty silly, but like we actually
Yeah,
have
bird
some,
punk's a little silly of an idea. I gotta say.
But then
is.
we have some really deep lyrics, and then that's when Julian was like, yeah, like red wing blackbirds have red wings, and that's why they're called red winged blackbirds.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a song.
This next song is about red-winged blackbirds and why they're called red-winged blackbirds. I'll give you a hint. It's because they have red wings. Fuck you. Red-winged blackbirds are called red-winged blackbirds because they have red wings. Red-winged blackbirds are called red-winged blackbirds because they have red wings. Red-winged blackbirds are called red-winged blackbirds because they have red wings. Red-winged blackbirds are called red-winged blackbirds because they have red wings. Red-winged blackbirds are called red-winged blackbirds because they have red wings.
Okay, flying back to you, obviously a bird reference, but does it speak to your own life in any sort of way?
You know what? I'm actually gonna pass that over to Corey here because this was a Corey gem, actually.
Yeah,
Corey wrote this song.
So wait a minute, who does most of the writing? Where does the dynamic of the writing come together? Do both of you get together in a room of birds
Not
and then
even.
try to figure this out? Do we
So-
say?
The owlry, I believe we call it.
The owlry, the rookery. Yeah, the rookery. No, I would say I write most of the songs. I come up with ideas and I'll present them to the dudes and be like, what do you think? And then we kind of play them out and figure out what's going on, and I'll arrange things. But every once in a while, Corey will come to me and he'll be like, hey, dude, I wrote this. Check it out.
And
he'll
that's
just,
where
like,
flying back to
send
you
it.
comes from?
He sent me Flying Back to You, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, give me 15 minutes. And I dropped everything that I was doing, and I plugged in my USB mic, and I sang the words. They just like came to me just like the music, and within 15 minutes I was like, dude, I finished the song, here you go. And
Which, if I could just interject, is really funny because what he came back with, I was like in the complete opposite headspace. So when he sent it back to me, my head was just fucking like blown apart.
So
because
where were you when you came up with this?
Honestly, I just tried to put a little bit of like emotion to that while playing like punk rock, as hard as that is. You know what I mean? You're playing fucking power chords, so
yeah,
you know it's hard to emote on the guitar. But I didn't have an idea except for Flying Back to You being in there, and then when he came back, actually putting it, because we call him the composer, like the maestro. You give him an idea and it's like, you know, completely moved around and totally different, but sounds how it should.
This next song's about migrating. Fuck you. You brought me a worm to wish me luck on my big journey, a juicy one you got from digging in the rain. You were so lighthearted as you nuzzled in my crop. I never thought that I would not see you again. Once the kids have fled, you commence along your way, and we will meet under that purple flower tree. Never really thought that this would be goodbye. I wish I said goodbye. I can't fly anymore across the water. I can't fly anymore across the sea. I can't fly anymore across the water. Hope the wind takes a hold of me. This trip is harder than it's ever been
Across the Water. I like that one. It had a very catchy tune. I mean, it's all about what? Like growth and birth and coming into your own.
It's about struggle.
Okay.
If you watch the music video for it on YouTube,
Ooh.
Julian does push-ups the entire time.
Yeah.
How many can you do?
Well, there's a
I mean,
counter so you
is
can
there?
see.
All
but
right.
I think I did 37.
Not bad.
And
In
I mean,
one go?
I'm all at once, man.
I
And
mean,
it was
you
my
know,
one
you're the
take.
epitome of health and embodiment.
Of
of
course,
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, because there's no video, people will believe. Oh yeah, there
Right,
is.
yeah. That's why we...
Yeah, all
Yeah.
one take Charlie too.
Yeah.
One take Charlie.
One take.
bad. Yeah,
37
probably
after
'cause
not
you couldn't
doing.
do two
no,
takes.
I hadn't done any physical activity for pretty much a year and a half because I work on a computer.
Yeah.
I'm a gamer, so I just was like, you know what? Because the song is about how like this bird is migrating over the Gulf of Mexico. And
Okay.
birds will fly over the Gulf of Mexico in one fucking trip because where are they going to stop to rest, right?
This is the
Yes.
longest migration for a bird too,
For a-
compared to size, right?
Yeah, so the ruby-throated hummingbird, which is like fucking tiny,
Yeah, yeah.
you've seen
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So they will fly across the Gulf of Mexico, 700 plus kilometers
That's insane.
across open water. So the song is about, I can't fly anymore across the water, I can't fly across the sea, like I'm really tired, I really can't do this is a struggle, and I really hope something just like gives me a fucking hand, just helps me out. And that's the whole song. So for the video, I figured, why don't I struggle to do push-ups and green screen myself over top of just like stock ocean footage?
Nice.
So I did 37 push-ups in the length of time of that song, and it was fucking hard, and I couldn't lift my arms for 3 days afterwards.
About one push up every 10 seconds.
Luckily, you just played the bass, so you don't.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly. What was it? Oh, the Doug Ford tirade there. Let's go back through that. Let's get into that. What
Sure.
exactly are we so angry about? I mean, a lot of people are angry at Doug Ford for a lot of
Yeah.
things, but you specifically are angry at him for a bird.
I have a unique reason. We all
Okay.
kind of do. So I read about this maybe 3 years ago. They were proposing a cull for a bird called the double-crested cormorant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a shorebird. It's one of the few shorebirds.
Where would we see one?
You could probably see them
everywhere
here. They're
now.
everywhere. Yeah. They're black. That's how you will notice them. And during mating season, they grow these two white. The males grow these two white fucking crests.
That means they're horny.
Double crested. Yeah, pretty much. They're
Gotcha.
trying to get pussy.
Got
Bird
it.
pussy.
Got it.
Sorry, cloaca. That's what they're
Cloaca.
trying to get.
How
Cloaca.
dare you? Watch your mouth on this podcast, God damn it.
Instagram.
I won't listen to another word of actual terminology for bird vagina.
We almost got our account deleted because anytime a bot messaged us, I would reply with "suck my cloaca." And enough bots, I guess, complained, so I can't say it anymore, or else they threatened to delete our account.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we almost.
So
got
now I
blocked.
tell them to flock off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
okay.
Surprisingly, there's no more bots happening lately.
yeah, it's good.
I know you only got to kill off a few, and then they figure it out. They're like, "Oh, you're not a bot, so we can't do bot battle."
Anyway,
Anyway,
So I read about this proposed cull of these double-crested cormorants.
what's the cull? What's a cull?
A cull is a killing. An
wanna
organized killing. They
Why
want
do
to
they want to
kill
kill?
off. So the argument is that double-crested cormorants, they roost in very large numbers
Okay.
in trees, and their shit is very acidic. So they poop a lot, and they kill potentially the tree and the flora surrounding it. Right? So that's one argument. The other argument is that they eat all of the fish because they're shorebirds and they fish.
Right.
They're diving birds.
They're diving birds,
Yeah, but they're one of the few diving birds that don't actually have a preen gland, which is the gland near their tail that birds, when you see them preening, they're spreading oil on their feathers. Ducks will do it a lot because that's why ducks don't get wet when they're swimming. But cormorants do.
So that's
you'll
why they
see-
say like water off a duck's
Yeah,
back.
but water off a
So
cormorant's back
they're
is
putting
not.
oil into their.
Yeah, from a preen gland. It's very fucking cool and interesting.
it.
Yeah, so anyway, Doug Ford proposed a 50 bird a day cull.
Per person, I think.
Per person.
And how did we kill them? I mean, there's not
You
going to be
fucking
guys.
shoot them.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
you
How
just-
did you do that in
Out of the
Ontario?
boat, you just fucking go around the island and just
Yeah.
pump them.
So so because of the destruction of habitat, you know, because Dougie really cares about that, the destruction of wetlands and habitat.
He doesn't even care about the destruction of my habitat.
No, exactly. And he also, because they eat game fish, is what they are saying. They say that they eat trout and they eat salmon and they eat bass and they're destroying the fish populations in lakes.
Yeah, but they
And-
actually want to eat the fish out of Lake Ontario like no one else.
Yeah,
would.
but to me, I also call bullshit on that because cormorants do not eat large fish. Cormorants eat invasive species, what are they called? Alewives? Yeah, and perch, which aren't invasive. But they eat bait fish. They like little fish. They don't eat fucking big fish, so it's just wrong.
Yeah.
So I read about that, and I got so fucking pissed off.
I can tell
that
you're
I was
heated.
like, I'm going to write a song
Passionate.
about this. So Don't Cull Me, Bro was born from that. And cormorants are actually one of the original hated animals. They are mentioned in the Old Testament.
Really?
Yep.
It goes
In
all the way back to that
Leviticus,
hatred.
in Leviticus and Zephaniah.
Look how deep your knowledge goes. You're literally ready
Cormorants.
to study Bible verses
Yeah.
because they have smited your bird.
Read it. Just
right.
to just
This is
to
how
find
they
out about
sucked me in,
cormorants.
man.
This, I mean, I'm guessing. I mean,
You
now
listen
I'm
to the
down-
lyrics and
I'm
you're
down
like,
in-
Right, this next song's about the double-crested cormorant. Fuck you. Was in Leviticus and Zephaniah that lies about my kind were first told. They said we are unclean, we are destructive beasts, and I do not deserve to grow old. Don't call me bro, I'm just a bird who lives in trees or on the shore. Don't call me bro, public disposition does not mean kill us all. A dozen yellow perch, 100 alewife is all that I need to live my day. Human destruction of Mother Nature, but I'm the one who has to go away. Don't call me bro, I'm just a bird who lives in trees or on the shore. Don't call me bro, population control does not mean kill us all. So Dirty Doug Ford and his fucking assholes want to cull all of the double-crested cormorants from Ontario. They say they're a nuisance. And I say, fuck you, DDF. DDT almost killed out these beautiful birds in the 70s, and now you and Pissy Pants Pacini want to kill them. Why don't you fucking deal with some real invasive species like the starlings, you fat fucks? Don't call me bro, I'm just a bird who lives in trees or on the shore. Don't call me bro, public disposition does not mean kill us all.
Have you ever heard the conspiracy theory that birds aren't real?
Yeah, birds aren't
Yes.
real.
Okay.
Well, no, you know what they are now?
Okay.
There are hidden real chicken farms that are just starting to take hold. It's called Poultrygate.
Ooh, I'll look that
Yeah,
up
look
online.
it up. Look it up. But yeah,
okay, here's
so-
a question for you. All right, as the bird expert, I know that Americans hate Canadian geese. They literally call them rats with wings. They can't stand them, but literally they're more protected in the States than they are here when it comes to hunting. Like, you
Yeah.
cannot kill a Canadian goose in the States. You can kill them here, but you cannot kill them there. What do you, like, when they get down to Mexico, what are the kind of the rules down there when it comes to, like, what do Mexicans think of Canadian
I
geese?
think-
Because I'm sure they don't give a shit about them.
I think the geese are given a knife on their way. in.
Knife and a
actually
bottle of
get-
tequila, and off you go.
They actually get Canadian geese in Italy too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would assume.
Yeah, they're
Really? They
everywhere.
can make it across the ocean?
Apparently, I was looking up birds of Italy because we did a virtual video for a festival
On
Raduno It's a festival in Italy, so we just did Across the Water for that. So I was looking at Italian birds to kind of promote
So wait a minute,
it.
you did like a live stream with an Italian show?
No, we did we pre-recorded it, and actually we did it with Luke Grunts from Cleopatra. He did the
Oh,
leads.
okay. Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lukey.
How does it go with your love life when you explain your bird obsession? Is there a lady in your life, Julian?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been with my partner for 12 fucking years. 12
And-
years?
and
13 years?
is-
She loves birds.
Okay.
Yeah.
She loves birds.
Loves birds.
Is
My
she
son
never
loves
like,
birds.
Could you please stop talking about the bird? How old's the kid?
He's almost a year and a half.
Year and a
He's
half.
Just
Okay.
a little,
So
he's
now
just a
he
wee
loves
one.
birds.
Yeah.
Are you going to be mad when all of a sudden he's just like, Dad, I don't care about the stupid birds anymore. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Only
And
if he asks me
You're
for a
going to have
cat.
that cats in the cradle tear that goes down. Like, he loved birds for so long.
He'll be disowned. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
totally be disowned. Yeah. There's
Okay.
no room for.
You'll have him
haters.
carried off by a giant eagle or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you ever watched those videos where like the eagles pick up the goats and throw them against the
Oh,
rock?
yeah.
Fuck
That
yeah.
is some.
Have you,
you ever-
have you seen the one of the pelican eating the pigeon?
Yes.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Or
Have you
Amazing.
seen harpy eagles?
Yes.
They're
Yeah. Those
crazy
giant
looking.
ones. Those are the
People
ones that are
think-
like from the Lord of the Rings.
People think in like where they're from, like down in Mexico sometimes, they think they're fake. They think they're people in costumes. There's a whole group of people who really don't think they're real. Same
Wouldn't
with
it
the
be
what is
awesome
What's that
if
bird?
you were that guy
Giant
though?
spoonbill?
Yeah, the giant spoonbill. It makes machine gun noises with this bill.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you were that guy where you're like, oh, well, I just like to get up in the weekends and dress as a harpy eagle and fly around in my suit and just kind of freak
Yeah.
people.
I
That's what
fooled
I'm
the whole
into,
world.
man.
David Attenborough didn't even see it coming.
So when you're not playing punk music, you said that you just sit around and play games, or you are an
Yeah.
actually computer programmer, or
I'm a gamer and I work for Shopify. That's my
What's
that's my
Shopify?
money. The online e-commerce
okay,
company.
gotcha. Can I pay
Yeah.
in Bitcoin?
Not yet.
You can't pay You can't pay your subscription in Bitcoin,
Uh-huh.
but with merchants that use the platform, they have the opportunity to accept Bitcoin if they so
Alright.
desire.
Shopify.
A lot of bands are starting to use Shopify as their distributor for print-on-demand services and stuff like that.
So like for CDs and like merch,
Merch,
and
yep.
stuff. Ah,
Yeah.
Shopify.
Yeah, it's pretty
Shopify.
handy.
How does that work? In case I want to get some merch for my creepy basement, is that
Yeah, you can go to Shopify.com and sign up for a free trial. Hey, Shopify, give me more fucking money. I'm promoting you for no
All right, yeah.
reason.
all right?
And it's really
Tips.
awesome. It's super handy. I'm tech stupid, and I can go in it, and I can make a bunch of T-shirts, and
Ooh.
it's super easy.
All right, watch out. My creepy merch is coming.
Yeah.
Lori, what are you
I'll
doing?
definitely be buying one.
Hey, we're AVEM from the idyllic countryside of southern Ontario. This first song we're going to play is about coming back from a long trip. It's called Flying Back to You. Fuck you. Never really thought about tomorrow. All I know is that I'm leaving here today. Hoping that the rain won't be much trouble. Like it was the first year that I came. This is where
I'm a carpenter, and
Carpenter?
Yeah, just
Cool.
bought a house up in northern Ontario.
How
and-
north?
Oh fuck,
Timmins.
Timmins.
Timmins, not north.
Yeah, it's pretty.
My mom's from Thunder Bay. That's
okay.
north.
Yeah. That's
At a coking area
Oh,
where you're like,
good
this used to
Christ.
be a mining town, and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck up?
it's awful.
They can't even support a mall. Bryson, what do you do?
I work at Bulk Barn. I was working at EB Games for a while also.
Yeah, is
but-
that done now? EB Games?
No, it's still around. It's still going strong.
The one in the mall's open, but is the one over?
Well, I worked at the Coburg location.
Oh,
but
right.
I think you guys still have at least one location.
think
you
we
had
got
two
one
for a
in the
while.
mall.
Yeah,
We
that
had
one
to.
over
Yeah,
by.
but like GameStop
Montana's
is
closed.
completely different. Like GameStop's kind of having some issues down in the States, but EB Games, which is Canada's version of that, like they're still going strong.
All right, so you guys are all kind of gamers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
All right, do you
There's
guys
a
like
bunch
get
of
together
nerds.
and play bird games online?
If there was many
Wait a minute,
more
there's-
bird games.
who's the best at Angry Birds?
That's a good question. It's
Yeah,
been
I
like
don't know
a
if I've
long
ever
time, but we
played.
should.
I've
have
actually just started rocking Angry Birds again while installing at work.
They have all kinds now. They
All
have
my
like
work
Star
is watches.
Wars and all kinds of.
There's actually a really cool game coming out called
Yeah.
Skatebird.
We almost got onto
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And it's a Tony Hawk style skateboarding game, except you're a fucking bird. And your owner is gone, and they used to be a pro skater. Your owner's gone at real job work now, so you turn the house into a skate park and fucking shred. And I can't wait. It comes out in August.
What game designer do you know that made this game specifically for this band?
I
Nobody
randomly-
else is
I
going to
know.
give a shit
I
about
randomly found it on the internet and I sent it to the guys. I was like, we have to get on this. So Julian reached out right away and they were like, I'm really sorry, but we already have the music for this. But we're going to keep you in mind if there's a sequel.
There better be a sequel.
Yeah.
They friggin' loved us. As soon as they finished their conversation, Julian ended up finding them online and they were listening to our stuff. So
She sent out a bunch of tweets actually talking
yeah.
about us,
All right.
which is cool.
So if Bird
yeah,
Skate
so shout out
2
to
comes out-
I can't remember the company's name right now, but we can't wait for your
Skatebird.
game. Yeah.
Skatebird
We can't wait
2.
for Skatebird.
Grind the Coop.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Working title. I like it though.
So why do you think so many major leagues all use birds as their mascot? Was this something that started, like, think about it when Major League Baseball, how many are all birds? And it's something that must have started way back in the 20s, right, when it comes
Oh,
to
yeah.
Major League Baseball. Was there,
good
was there
question.
something in the 20s into the 40s maybe where just birds were so popular?
Oh, actually, you know what? They absolutely. I think. Yeah. I'm just
There
gonna
you
nerd
go.
out here.
Ask a nerd.
I'm not gonna give any names or dates, but in the early half of the 20th century in America, hunting and like bird hunting in particular got huge. So much so that they like wiped out a whole like subspecies, I guess. And I guess a lot of people took to the outdoors. That's when they started making national parks and all these like. So it essentially started with hunting and murdering birds, but it morphed into like a nicer sort of
right.
You know, it's appreciation. of
Yeah.
it.
And it was
you
for
know.
flies, wasn't it? People were hunting birds for flies, for fly fishing.
Oh.
Because
I
the
gotcha.
colorful feathers are really nice and the fish want it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where's the coolest place where you guys have ever gone bird watching? Or do you do bird watching? Are you competitive bird watchers? Nothing would surprise me at this point when it comes to the birds.
Well, we can't wait to go on tour because we're just going to bird watch our whole way through.
Yeah, birdwatch all day, play
And-
shows at night.
Do you
There's the
guys
big-
know that
there's the big
Noodles,
tour.
Noodles from The Offspring is a huge bird guy?
Oh, yeah?
Is he?
And
Really?
massive. Like, you guys should
Didn't know
really...
that.
Yeah,
Might have
tweet
to-
that dude because
Yeah.
he's
Send him a
a
little
massive
message.
bird watcher. He's got literally internet videos of him talking about birds and the
Cool.
rest of The Offspring telling him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Have you
Cool.
seen H. John Benjamin? His tweeting
Yeah.
daily bird reports?
I have not, but I know of H. John Benjamin. I love
He
that
does
guy. That's the
daily
voice
bird-
of Archer. That's the voice
Yeah.
of
Bob's
Bob's
Burgers.
Burgers. Bunch of
So
other things.
on his Twitter, he now does daily bird reports, and they're fucking hilarious.
Yep.
All right, that's what he's been doing.
Danny
during
Miles
the-
from July Talk.
Okay.
Huge bird guy.
Huge
Drummers
bird
who
guy.
love birds.com.
It's like over COVID, there's been tons of celebrities all of a sudden coming out of the woodwork being like, birds are fucking awesome.
Because it's free and it's fun.
All right.
And there's a lot to it.
And we've disproven the conspiracy theory that birds aren't real.
Yeah.
We've gotten it. Let's go with the Blue Jay song. I mean, is it written
Blue
about
Jay
the Blue
song.
Jays themselves? Is there any sort of ties to you and Major League Sports?
No, that's just a stupid, goofy song about how Blue Jays are the bluest birds, Cardinals are the reddest birds, robins have the biggest tits. but chickens have even bigger tits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially some of them on steroids and stuff. They're getting them
And
huge.
starlings are the fucking worst.
Isn't a peacock the bluest bird though? Peacocks are bluer than.
Yeah, I would make an argument for the eastern bluebird or the mountain bluebird. Just
Okay.
throwing those out
Yeah.
there.
Just throwing
But-
those out
so-
there. Controversial
Or
statement
the
as it is.
indigo
All right.
bunting
The
I don't want
yeah.
you guys to come
Yeah.
to fisticuffs on this. All right.
I do have to say though, we're actually lying because
Yeah.
the blue jay is not actually blue.
Yes.
Oh,
What the
you're
fuck
right.
is he?
Corey, explain.
It oh shit! It has something to do with refraction.
Yeah.
and-
So the light. So the way the light reflects off of their feathers, it only reflects blue light.
that's it.
That's the way they're like. I forget what they're
But
called.
are they actually black or?
No, they're gray.
gray.
They're just gray. But the way the light reflects off of, because each feather has like a million little fucking. I don't remember what they're called because I'm an idiot. But the fingers, right? Each one of those things dissipates light differently, and that's how you see birds' colors. But with blue jays, it only reflects blue light.
Are cardinals
So,
red though?
Yeah.
Okay, cardinals are red.
Yes.
Blue jays don't have blue pigment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could be,
that's
eh?
it. Yeah, if you were to grind up their leaves in like a mortar and pestle, they'd be gray.
Ooh. So that's why the Jays have gray uniforms when they go on the road.
That's
I
it.
understand this now.
All right, this is our last song for you. It's about the fucking bluest bird, the blue jay. Fuck you. Blue jay, the bluest bird, oh yeah, oh yeah. Cardinal, the reddest bird, oh yeah, but the motherfucking falcon is the coolest bird because it flies real fast. But the stupid sailing right in its spangled ass. Robins have the biggest tits, oh yeah, oh yeah. Chickens have even bigger tits, oh yeah. But the motherfucking falcon is the coolest bird because it flies real fast. But the stupid sailing right in its spangled ass. She-Hawks are really awesome birds, oh yeah, oh yeah. Turkeys are fucking silly birds, oh yeah. But the motherfucking falcon is the coolest bird because it dives real fast. But the stupid sailing right in its spangled ass.
Well, tell the people where they can find all your music. Where can everybody get a
Cool.
hold of you guys?
So
Are you booking weddings? Are you booking bird watching adventures?
Yeah, I mean,
Mostly museums right now.
Mostly
but
museum.
yeah.
we'll do guided Bird Kingdom tours in Niagara Falls if you're into Bird Kingdom.
Okay.
You can pay us and we'll come down to Bird Kingdom and show you
All right.
what the fuck's going on there.
Is there anywhere where people can find all your music and everything?
Yeah, so we're on
Tell the good people.
we are on Spotify. Of course, you search for AVEM, AVEM. We also have a YouTube channel if you search for AVEM. Instagram is avem.theband.
Facebook's the same.
Facebook's avem.theband. I think our Twitter is just Avem the Band. We don't really use that because Twitter's just full of angry rednecks.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, we've got avem-theband.bandcamp.com. Or you can find us and all of that shit on our website at avemtheband.com. We've got T-shirts.
Bird
we
feeders.
have bird feeders, handmade to order bird feeders by a specific carpenter. And every order, in fact, comes with something that we brought for you, man.
All right.
buddy.
There you go.
Look,
Some bird seed.
Oh,
So you can
that's
feed your
awesome.
birds.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, now I need a bird feeder in the backyard, and hopefully the squirrels won't eat it all. Avem, thank you guys for coming by.
Thanks for
I'll put
having
all
us
your
out,
links
man.
into the bottom. Is there anything else you want to say to the good people? If anybody recognizes you from being as famous as you are, as you're walking down the streets and be the Coburg
That happened today.
what bird call would you want them to make? Can you demonstrate it for us?
We're called AVEM, and just in case you don't know who the fuck we are, fuck you.